Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming down here to beautiful downtown Springfield and to Pridelands Park. Before we do anything, I'll introduce myself. My name is Mike Dobbs. I'm with Focus Springfield, and this is a beautiful place. Look at all this. This was done by Commonwealth Murals, which have done a lot of great murals around our city, beautifying it. And we also really want to thank our host, Ray Berry. This is called product placement. Ray Berry of White Lion Brewery. No, I'm not going to be drinking on the job. At least not this job. So I'm going to leave that there, okay? Because we need to support local businesses. Okay, so let me explain to you what we're going to be doing here tonight. We're going to be giving each group of candidates 3 questions. These questions, they'll answer the same 3 questions, and I don't know, and they don't know, the questions that will follow the introductory one. Because Focus Springfield is initiating a ball tumbler that's in the back. Steve Carey, the executive director of Focus Springfield, has got the ball tumbler, and we got ping pong balls in there, and we're going to randomly pick questions that have been given to us by Springfield voters. So, our first group right here is the Counselor at Large incumbents. We have Sean Curran, Jose Delgado, and Tracy Whitfield. The first question I'm going to ask them to answer, and they'll have a minute each. And by the way, Steve, do you want to ring the bell? Steve, there we go. When you hear that, you're going to have like 15 seconds to end your answer. So, okay, here we go. We'll start with Tracy. Tracy, the first question is a very simple one. Why do you want to run again?
Thank you, Mike. I know I want to run again because I'm making a huge impact on the city of Springfield. I care about this community. I work hard in this community through the work that I do with the Mason Square C3 to keep the community safe, the work that I do with the youth in the community, developing new young leaders to take over my position because I won't be here forever. I am big on economic development and developing our small businesses in the city of Springfield. We have a lot of work to do. We have another business closing, Plan B. We are losing a lot of our businesses, and there are a lot of resources out there to help them grow and become sustainable and create plans to make them successful. I am born and raised here. My family was raised here, and I know that I will continue to work hard for the community, so please vote for me in November 4th exactly, and I will continue to do the hard work that I've been doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Same question, Jose Delgado.
Thank you, Mike Dobbs, and thank you, Focus Springfield. And thank you to everybody that came out tonight. This is important that you guys came here to listen to the candidates. So why am I running again? I ran 2 years ago because I came on a platform that I wanted to help this city. I've been doing that for the last year and a half, working with my colleagues, chairing the Digital Equity Working Group, making sure that we have access, affordability, and education for digital internet, fiber all over the city. I've been working as the chair of the audit committee, making sure that we make efficiencies and making sure that we're not messing around with taxpayer dollars, as well as a number of other advocacy things I've done. I was able to get the skills-based hiring ordinance, making sure that anybody who wants a job and opportunity, who has the relevant skill sets, can work for the city and make a living in the city of Springfield. And I still want to make a difference. Still young enough. I'm a husband, and I have 2 kids, and I want to make sure that this city is good enough for them when they become adults.
Okay. Sean Curran, same question.
Thank you, Mike. There's no greater honor to stand shoulder to shoulder with my colleagues and the residents of Springfield and have the opportunity to help march the city of Springfield down the path of progress. And I think we've made a lot of progress the last couple of years. If you think about it, 5 years ago, during the height of COVID, downtown was empty. Tonight, we're here in this beautiful park. There's an energy, there's a vibrancy here, and I think it's really all pointing to the fact that Springfield's making a comeback. Block by block, storefront by storefront, business by business. I think we are on a better path, and I want to be part of that change.
Thank you very much, Sean. Okay, so our first mystery question. Steve Carey will give me the number from the amazing Focus Springfield ball tumbler. I just like saying ball tumbler.
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, this is for all of you. How would you attract and retain young professionals in the city? And we'll go in the opposite direction. Sean Curran first, please.
I think the number one thing we have to focus on here in the city of Springfield is really to update our technology. It's 2025. We need a wireless downtown that any young person can access wireless internet here in downtown Springfield. With Microsoft Teams and Zoom, the economy has been transformed. We need to lead the way and really position ourselves as a mecca for remote work and remote workers from Boston, from New York, from all across the country, so that they can enjoy this great city that we're enjoying tonight.
Okay, Jose.
Thank you, Mike. So this is work that I've done already. So when I graduated in 2008 with my bachelor's degree, I was one of those people that could not find a job to save their life. I graduated in the recession, and I had to volunteer and work for free to show what I can do. And I could not even get a substitute teaching job. So what I want to make sure we do is we make sure that we give opportunities for all Springfield residents. I want to start working collaboratively with the Springfield School Department and making sure that any of those 24,000 kids that are graduating, making sure they have internships, access opportunity with the city of Springfield in a number of fields. I also, back in 2008, signed up with the YPS, Young Professionals of Springfield. I see a bunch of alumni, and we did a lot of work back then to make sure that we retained the young talent that wasn't going to stay here, that was going to Boston, that was going to New York. We need that talent. We need that talent to make sure this city continues to stay creative and that we don't stay on the same old, same old. Opportunities for everybody.
Thank you. And
Not just
Tracy.
for the connected.
Thank you, everyone. Well, thank you for Jose, everyone. So I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing. I bring access and opportunity. It's not that I'm going to bring access and opportunity to the young folks that go to college here. We always encourage them by putting them on panels, putting them in front of people, teaching them the skill set that they need to develop and grow right here in Springfield, and showing them that there is opportunity in the city of Springfield. So through the Mason Square C3 initiative, through my own campaign and the work that I'm doing, I work with the young people to show them that they are leaders and they can do whatever they want to do in life. I am not going to say, come back and volunteer. Yes, that's a great thing to do, but come back and learn how you can gain generational wealth for your families and be successful. And you can do that through owning your own businesses, going and get trades and skill set. Everybody's not a college student, but bring those opportunities right here. There's a lot of resources out here. I have access to them, and I am not afraid to share them. I take them under my wing, and I show them how to do what I've done.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, what's the next question, Steve? The high-tech Springfield Focus ball tumbler.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Tracy, we're going to start with you and then work our way back down. Many public services, including upkeep of terraces, snow removal, and more, are impacted by a lack of investment in personnel for city operations. What would be your plan to restore city staffing levels to full capacity?
Well, I believe the budget has been growing year over year, and we're almost at $1 billion budget. We looked at the staff through the budget process that were vacant for years over years that haven't been used. I don't think there's a huge gap in the staffing needs right now. If you look at the budget, I think Tim Allen has a copy of it, so he can take that budget and show you all the page of where you can see the staffing needs. And Tim Allen actually worked with the finance department so that we could reduce the budget and not charge taxpayers as much money by filling those positions, because they were positions that were not used. So we really got to do our due diligence and see what the staffing levels are currently.
Thank you. Okay, Jose.
What I would say is we need to do an audit on all the positions. I think there are probably some positions that are probably inefficient, and there are some positions that we don't have enough. I believe that we're losing a lot of people in the city of Springfield. A lot of people point to residency, which I believe we have enough talent in the city to fill a lot of our jobs, but we need to make sure that those folks are getting opportunities to learn, and not just the connected folks who are hooking up their cousins and nieces and all that, but the people that live in the city of Springfield. So I think we need to make sure that folks are getting good opportunities there. And we need to look at all of those positions and making sure that we're being as efficient as possible, whether it's pay or whether it's a bad manager. We lose a lot of people due to bad managers. So what are we doing with bad managers and making sure that we're retaining our talent in the city of Springfield?
And Sean.
These are difficult times. The city of Springfield just lost a $20 million federal grant. Next year, we could also be in jeopardy of losing some federal funding due to the administration down in Washington. So city staffing levels is a priority. I think it's something we're all going to work on over the next year. But I will say that the DPW does a fantastic job with the staff they have, but I echo the comments of my colleagues. It's something we need to monitor, but we also need to keep in mind that the new administration in Washington really has been cutting mid-sized cities like Springfield throughout the country.
Those are your 3 questions. Here are our first group of candidates. Thank you very much. Okay.